Hi, I'm Chloe Pelzer. Today I'm going to be talking about Chapter 8, the second half, which is the environment for bargaining. So first I'm going to start off talking about the employee and employer interests. So the employee's interests are job security, good benefits, and good wages. And with good wages, they also would like to have the opportunity for advancement, promotion, and raises. And then the employer's interest is reaching company's goals, being profitable, and workplace efficiency. So they also obviously want to hire employees to help the workplace be efficient. The union's interests are helping their members and helping the members obtain their goals, which is usually higher wages or improving the employee working conditions. And they also are always wanting to get more members. Bargaining power is the power to influence one party over the other. So high bargaining power helps achieve goals and helps negotiate with the others. Gaining and preserving the powers is important to both parties, obviously. So once you have it, they want to be able to keep that and have the upper hand to the other party. Union bargaining power has decreased in the last 35 years. And union power usually increases when they have control of the labor supply. So when they have multiple employees a part of their union, then they have the upper hand usually. So with strikes, I think of union striking and not working for the employer or whatever to be able to get what they want out of the deal, which is true. Unions do that. But when employers strike, their bargaining power increases. So employer striking takes more time to plan out as they have to base it off the timing, perishability, replacement employees, and if it has multiple locations. So with timing, if they have things being delivered out or delivered to the company, then they have to time out so they don't strike during that time. Perishability, so if they have goods that will go bad, they have to time it out with that. And then with replacement employees or multiple locations, so if you have replacement employees, they obviously want to be able to keep the company running or the business running a little bit at least, just the base stuff. So with that, if they just have management go on strike or the majority of employees go on strike, then they have maybe some supervisors or other qualified employees to be able to handle the basic needs to keep the business running. Otherwise, if it has multiple locations, then they'll just shut down that location for the day or for the week, whatever they're striking for, and have the other locations kind of pick up their slack. So these are just a couple types of bargaining techniques. So multi-employer bargaining is when multiple companies in the same area have similar issues that lead to unionization. So that's when one set of negotiators will speak for all the employers in the area, and then the companies in that area will agree on the same wage increase. So with that, after the wage increase, if they want to remain in competition with the companies around them and stuff, some businesses may have to cut employees to in order to stay in the competition and stuff. And so with that, then the union members don't like that, but they still want the raise. And then industry-wide bargaining is pretty much the same as multi-employer bargaining, except it's more risky. So industry-wide bargaining, it's harder, more risky because with more employers in a group like that all negotiating for one thing, it's harder because they don't have as similar issues the more employers that you have. Industry-wide bargaining is used when turnover rates are high and when their employers are widely apart. National and local bargaining is when wages and benefits are bargained or negotiated company-wide, and terms and conditions, policies, those are local. So with wages being company-wide, that can lead to a local shutdown, as like maybe some plants or some businesses are doing better than the other business in like a different town or different state. If it's doing better and the wages get raised, then that's fine. But if it's not doing that great, but the wages are getting higher, then that may lead to a shutdown. So coordinated bargaining, this is when 2 or more unions represent employees of one major employer. So this increases the union's bargaining power, and usually with coordinated bargaining, the unions agree to sit in on each other's negotiations, so they help make suggestions to each other to help like win their negotiation and get what they want. They usually seek similar agreements with the same employer. So with this chart here, this is figure 8.7, that's in the book. While looking at this, if you guys were to look at this and think about the company or the business that you guys work for now, and reading through all that, what bargaining technique do you think that your company would end up with if they were to be in a negotiation with a union?